Dum, dum, dum. Yo, 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 yo. Bump, 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 bump. We gotta get into this. We gotta get into it. Let's get into it. Who else we got? Nick was on. Tyler Long was on early. For sure. We're in the building. Let's do this. All right. I'm not gonna hold you. I hope all you guys are, doing well and stuff during COVID. Safe. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are getting your Christmas shopping and all that out the way. Shadow, what's up? You in the building? Download, what up again? Nick Beams was here. Black was here. Tyler Long, what's up? I saw y'all in the Jackson Hayes live, the Lonzo live, JJ live, all that. All right, so let's get into this. First, the New Orleans Pelicans, right? Y'all can hear me? If you could hear me, just put like a Y in the chat or yes in the chat. Could y'all hear me in the chat? The chat. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm good. Thank you. But all right, so the Pelicans looking at 3 different starting lineups today. It's not going to be too much different from last year, but what they're going with, Brandon, what's up? What they're going with is they're choosing to go with Eric Bledsoe, Lonzo, B.I., Zion, and Steven Adams. That was the first lineup. The second lineup they're going with is the same lineup, just take out Eric Bledsoe and put J.J. Redick. And the third lineup they're looking at right now is taking out Bledsoe and J.J. Redick and putting in Josh Hart. So let me know which one y'all like, 1, 2, or 3. You like the Bledsoe, the J.J. Redick, or the Josh Hart. So put 1, 2, or 3. That's the 3 lineups the Pelicans looking at starting against the Miami Heat. Me off the back, I think the Pelicans should go with that 2 lineup. And the reason I'm saying that, because the lineup with Eric Bledsoe and Lonzo Ball, that's like a lineup when you really want to stop somebody. It's not like a lineup when you want to score, or, clutch plays here and there. Even though Bledsoe going to give you that, but J.J. Redick is going to open up the floor for Adams. He's going to open up the floor for Ingram, Zion. He's just a shooter. But he's a defensive liability, which I think is bearable with Adams and all of these guys in there. I think it's bearable, man. I think you should go with the JJ one to have that spacing on the floor when you're starting off the game. Then when you're getting like clutch minutes closing out, you could go with the Bledsoe because you want to get stops. You want to run the floor. You want people that's going to drive to the paint. That's when you do the Bledsoe lineup. But I'm not mad at the Bledsoe lineup. I think he's going to be good. Yeah, they want to try Lonzo off ball, catch and shoot. Bledsoe. Yeah, and that's one thing I was looking at today. I heard Nikel talking about being basically a jack of all trades. When I don't think they have to do that. I think everybody else besides Zion, Adams, and that guy, besides Zion, Adams, and B.I., everybody else shoot. Everybody else need to be shooters. Work on your shooting, your 3 ball, open up the floor. We don't need everybody trying to do everything else. Cause Zion going, he gonna hustle, rebound. Ingram gonna score. He's just gonna be all out scorer. That's one of your primary scores. Steven Adams gonna get rebounds, putbacks, defense. Everybody else need to shoot. We need that floor spacing. But Lonzo, speaking of Lonzo Ball, um, how do y'all what do y'all think Lonzo Ball is gonna do? Does he do better or worse than last year? Mhm. How you doing? Do y'all think he's gonna do better or worse than last year? I think as far as Lonzo Ball, he's gonna be better. I think he's gonna do better. Now that they got Steven Adams at center, Zion and Steven Adams gonna be even more defensive rebound. Yeah, we needed that. We needed that. I know Zion can definitely rebound. Steven Adams can definitely rebound. I hope Steven Adams not in and out of the lineup how Favors was. Favors had a lot. Condolences to his family. He had his mother passed away, and he had the injuries early. So we really ran with Jackson Hayes and Jahlil Okafor all year. We didn't really have a real center. This was Jackson Hayes' first year, which he did good for first year, but we got a solid guy there now with Steven Adams. But I think Lonzo Ball, as far as Lonzo Ball, I think he's gonna do better. It's a contract year for him. He's gonna have to drive the paint a lot more. I like what he was talking about being a triple double threat every night, but I also like the fact that Stan Van Gundy told him that he's gonna have to be more aggressive in pick and roll. So instead of just sitting there going over the pick and roll and shooting, he's gonna be going over that pick and roll, driving and kicking it out to JJ, driving and kicking it out to Ingram. I want to see that from Lonzo. Also, we all know Lonzo Ball has trouble at the free throw line and finishing those layups. So if he put that in his arsenal, I think he gets about 18 points per game. He's gonna be good. It's gonna be playoff bound for the Pelicans. Now, as far as the pairing between Bledsoe and Lonzo, I think it's gonna be the same thing like Drew and Lonzo. Bledsoe is a guy who's gonna get out the way. He don't have to always be on the ball. Lonzo gonna be a guy to get out the way. Well, I think I have a problem with them at scoring. Like we're gonna have those times where Zion gets stumped, Ingram gets stumped. We're gonna need to rely on guards, Lonzo, Josh Hart, JJ, Nikel, especially. Y'all got to get your scoring game up for the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm running out of this. Stan Van Gundy is more on defense. What do y'all think about Van Gundy, though? Was that a good pickup? Did we drop Alvin Gentry, picked up Van Gundy? Is that a good pickup for the New Orleans Pelicans? Is that a good pickup for New Orleans? And what people don't understand about that is Alvin Gentry, right? We're gonna try to get into a little bit of everything today. So, what's up, Fee? What's up, E Jack? We're gonna try to get into everything. Alvin Gentry was like school of offense. He's gonna score the ball. We definitely was in the game with scoring with anybody in the league. Anybody, we was scoring the ball. We had fast pace, transition offense. Now what we had a problem at was half court. Like when we didn't have a fast break, we basically didn't have an offense, but we still had the scoring because we were so fast. We was going up and down the court. School of offense. Now the Pelicans getting school of defense. So whoever's still here from last year, and now you're getting that defensive end, it's gonna bump the Pelicans up, man. It's gonna bump them up because they already got the offensive end. They know what they're doing on offense. Lonzo up his scoring, we good. But school of defense is here now. Then you got Bledsoe. Then you got Adams. Then you added so many guys, man. We went into the camp with so many guys. Alvin Gentry, all he worry about offense. Yeah, man, that's what he do. But shout out to Alvin Gentry, man. You know my guy took a picture with us, talked to him a little bit. He's with the Kings now. They picked him up really, really quickly. Um, I do want to talk about our new additions. We got a lot of new additions. We got Steven Adams. We got Eric Bledsoe. We got Will Magny. We got who else? We got Raw Atkins. I think that was a reach getting Atkins. We got Ike. That was a reach too. He's a center. We got Tony Carr. You guys should still know Tony Carr from when we picked him up the last season or two. Wayne Gabriel. Wayne Gabriel. Now that's who we do need to talk about. They saying Wayne Gabriel might take minutes away from Jackson Hayes, and I ain't like that. I think Wayne Gabriel could definitely he's gonna definitely be helpful. He's gonna definitely be helpful. And just to let y'all know, to let everybody else know, I might stream every other Sunday or every Sunday. Might go live every Sunday or every other Sunday. Who else we got? Oh, Thornwell came back. Thornwell actually came with us in the bubble, but he didn't even play. So I guess we had to bring him back. We got Jared. Did I miss anybody? How can I forget Kyra Lewis? Kyra Lewis, bro. Kyra Lewis. I want to talk about him for a little bit, but I got a video that's dropping on him. Kyra Lewis, kid from Alabama. He nice. He's good. Really young, really slim. Not a lot of weight on him, but he can play the game. Like if you actually watch his game, he reminds me of John Morant when you look at how Kyra Lewis play. Wayne can be Melly's backup. I think they got Wayne coming over everybody. Like he's like almost at 6 man. They got Wayne before Jackson Hayes. They got Wayne before Nicolo Melly. This is a whole new system. This is a whole new everything. You got Melly coming from an old system. So when we was trying to run the floor and stretch, that was the game plan, you know. But now with Gundy in there, Gundy likes those tough, gritty guys. So I don't know. Some guys gonna lose minutes. What's his name? What is his name? No, but the Pelicans right now, the Pelicans need a wing, bruh. This is what they're looking for. You got Will Magny, you got Jackson Hayes, you got Wayne Gabriel, you got Melly, you got who else? We got Ingram. The Pelicans are looking for a wing. That's literally the last piece. They are looking for a wing who can guard other wings. They're looking for that guy who can guard the guys like LeBron James, who can guard the guys like what about Josh Hart? He's not a wing though. Josh Hart. If y'all go look at the games. Go look at the games. Najee Marshall, he's a reach too. You got to see what he could do. We got to see what he could do. Um, he's on the he should be in training camp list though. I think they added him last. But the guy, his name is Josh Hart. Josh Hart. Funny thing about Josh Hart, when we played the Lakers, this how bad we needed a wing. When we played the Lakers, Josh Hart was guarding Anthony Davis. When we played the Lakers, Josh Hart was guarding Anthony Davis. And we still was losing to the Lakers by 3, 4, 5 points. This is without Derek Favors in the lineup. Derek Favors was on the floor. We still looked like we had small ball out there. And that was the problem. We needed to get taller. We definitely needed to get taller. So they added Will Magny, who's 6'11". They added Wayne Gabriel, 6'9". We definitely got taller. Ike, 6'9". Steven Adams, 7 foot. Hernandez, 6'11". We actually added taller guys this year, and that's what we definitely needed to get taller because that was horrible when we kept on playing those small ball lineups, and then when we had our center out there who was actually a power forward, we still was at small ball. So we definitely needed that. But we need that wing, bro. We need a wing that can guard those guys. Name this right here. Who can guard LeBron James? Who can guard Kawhi? Who can guard Paul George? Who can guard um what's his name? Giannis Antetokounmpo? Who can guard these guys on our squad? You know how Miami he had guys like Iguodala, guys like Iman Shumpert out there. Who can guard those guys? We need that. We need that. I think Nicholas Batum was getting paid like 27 million. No kidding. I think he was really getting paid up to 30 million and he was injured last year. So you know the Pelicans don't want any more injured players. They made that pretty clear. They didn't want that. Brandon Ingram 6'9", 6'10". But when he was on the defensive end, he was getting bodied because he's too slim. Now, where I think this is what Jackson Hayes, if they want to get consistent minutes in the rotation, just go out there when you see LeBron or whatever. That's who you guarding. You know, when you see Kawhi and them, that's who you guarding. Get your defense up on guys like that, and that'll really help us out because Jackson Hayes really is our gem. That's our gem because he's quick enough and tall enough, and his feet is really, really good to be able to stay in front guys. He just always, every time he's guarding somebody, he's fouling. He gets in foul trouble really, really easy. If he could pick that up, Jackson Hayes would be our guy to get on guys like, LeBron and everybody's three guard. But you know who they want to do that? Zion Williamson. They want Zion to do that. And Zion plays so much on the offensive end that he barely plays any defense. Sorry, but Zion barely played defense, man. I don't know if it's because they was trying to take it light with him, but Zion really got exposed on the defensive end. He wasn't getting no blocks. He wasn't really staying in front of nobody. He wasn't really helping. But he has some highlighted blocks. I like Zion, man. I think he could be really good if he does pick up that defense. His scoring and stuff, Zion is just all around dominant. But that defensive end, we do need that because we ain't got nobody on the 3 end. Now they don't know where Zion's going to play at yet. The initial lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans, before we even got Bledsoe, they wanted to move Drew Holiday, scoot Brandon Ingram to the 2, scoot Zion to the 3. This is no kidding. They wanted to get Steven Adams at the 5, and we was going to have to pick up a 4, somebody for that that power forward position. They wanted Brandon Ingram at the 2. They wanted Zion at the 3. And that's how that whole wing defense, the whole wing defense even came about. Because they wanted to move Ingram to the 2. Now imagine that. Lonzo Ball at the 1, Ingram at the 2. Mia Khalifa is a Rockets fan now. Man, Mia Khalifa a fan for like 10 different teams. I saw a stream in 6 minutes ago. 10 minus 6. That's for the streets, my man. That's on Najee Marshall. I gotta look him up. I don't know if he gonna be getting minutes like that. I'm being honest. Najee Marshall gonna be decent though. If he stick to his game, if he do work on his game, he got a lot of work to do. But like I said, we need a wing. We need that 3-and-D wing. Guy who's tall enough, could defend, stuff like that. with a wing and shooting big. I feel like we can beat any. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. They got the Pelicans ranked at like 16, which I was like, all right, 16 is not bad. The teams in the West they had in front of us, they had the Trailblazers in front of us. They had the Suns in front of us. They got a new revamped roster. It looks pretty decent. They got the Mavericks, Utah, and who else? The Nuggets. And Houston and the Lakers and the Clippers in front of us in the West. But if we're being honest, didn't we sweep the Nuggets last year? Like we swept the Nuggets last year. We swept them with the same roster we have that was worse than the roster that we have now. We swept the Nuggets. I think we swept the Blazers. So I don't know why people always were sleeping on the Pelicans when we beat the Heat the last game we played them, and we split the season with the Heats. So and they had a stronger defense. They lost Derrick Jones. They lost Jay Crowder. So I think the Pelicans are one of them teams who upgraded, especially with size. And when we was playing these teams, like we was playing with them unhealthy. Like Zion only played 24 games. This is Lonzo's first season, last season, ever playing over 60 games. So Lonzo's been improving. Ingram, y'all already know he improved. He was an all-star. So if Zion stays healthy, our whole system stays healthy, man, the Pelicans could beat anybody. They could beat anybody. And they got the Mavericks. Everybody's riding the Mavericks coach. I understand you got Luka. You got Kristaps is in and out. He's hurt. He's hurt more than anybody in the league right now. So I don't know why they got the Mavericks so high, but I think the Pelicans are better than the Mavericks. I do. Portland Trailblazers got better. They got better, bro. They got better. They got Derrick Jones and Robert. But we could beat them. We could beat them. They got their main score. Because you think about this, everybody got a main score. Their main score is Dame Dollar and Nurkic. That's their bread and butter. And they got the guy, CJ McCollum. And I guess they're going to be trying to play Robert Covington. That's their lineup. It's a really, really decent lineup. We got Lonzo. We got Eric Bledsoe. We got Brandon Ingram, Zion, Steven Adams. I think our lineup is really good. I wish Jay Crowder would have signed with us. Me too. I like guys like that. Jay Crowder is a guy who, everybody need that on their team. Like Draymond Green. Who else? Y'all know these guys. Patrick Beverly. Those gritty guys. Those guys who are tough, like Steven Adams. We need guys like that. Montrezl Harrell, who left. Jay Crowder would have been a decent signing. But we need, but he's like the type of guy that we need though to guard those guys like LeBron and Kawhi and get physical with these guys. That's what we need. Who was trying to get younger? Jay Crowder? Oh, us? Yeah, we tried to get younger, but the Pelicans' future is looking mad bright. Like we got the best. If this was fast forward, three some years ahead, the Pelicans the best team in the league. Nobody can match us. The only people that can match us a little bit would be the Celtics. They're around our age range a little bit. They got two players up there. Memphis got a good young squad. The Nuggets always seem to get hidden gems. So, the Hawks got a good little squad now. So that's going to be the teams of the future for sure. Carmelo Anthony too. Man, I would never pick up Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, man. We was killing Carmelo when he came down here. Talking crazy. Like he was better than Zion or something. Carmelo Anthony definitely was a baller back in his day, but not now. I want to see Lonzo, Ingram, Zion, Will Magny. We ain't got no shooting in that lineup. That's like we playing even though Ingram is a shooter, I need Lonzo, man. Lonzo need to up his shooting, bruh. I think he could do it though. Lonzo has gotten better every single year. they ranked pull up threes. Lonzo was ranked number 24. That's not bad. There's 32 teams in the league. That means Lonzo's pull-up three-point shooting could have started on literally any team in the NBA. Brandon Ingram was ranked like 14 or 19. So we do have them two in the starting lineup. I think Lonzo's gonna get better. I think we're gonna be good. And people keep talking about our spacing. That's people keep saying we need shooting, we need shooting, we need shooting. I don't think our shooting that bad. I really don't. Lonzo, when he was hot, was elite before the bubble. He was almost averaging a triple dub. Lonzo was going off before the bubble, bro. He started picking up his game. I actually started being a fan. I was like, man, Lonzo really killing. He was at like 20 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He was going in. Then the bubble came, and it's like somebody stripped his powers or something. We can win a chip this year if Lonzo averaged a triple double. I'm not worried about Zion. Zion gonna get his 20 plus. Ingram gonna get his 20 plus. This is what I noticed about championship teams. Every championship team, every MVP, the last 9 MVPs, the last 9 people to get MVP were all small forwards. The last 9 championship MVPs were all small forwards. So we need that position. Like we need that. The Pelicans, I will put the Pelicans against anybody in the league. If we scored, if Lonzo and Bledsoe score a little bit more, anybody in the league can get it. New Orleans Pelicans, OKC, Boston, they all have trade assets. Boston, I don't know why Gordon Hayward bailed out Boston. He could have just left and signed with whoever he wanted to sign with. But he gave them I guess he was being generous and gave them cash considerations, a heavy one too. OKC fell OKC fell off a cliff. I think they did what they wanted to do though. It looked like they just obviously wanted to tank. Do the Pelicans though? This is my question. I'm gonna have to put some moderators on. Let me put this question here for people who come in late. Will the Pelicans make the playoffs? Will the Pelicans make the playoffs? And if so, where they rank 1 through 8? Will the Pelicans make the playoffs? Fee said we're gonna be number 1. Man, look, we gotta come up. Ejac, Fissy, I'll take it, man. I really think we could do that. We could do that. I think Houston, with so much drama they got going, they're gonna drop. I think OKC gonna drop. They was in the playoffs last year. I think the Suns gonna come up. I think the Pelicans are gonna shock a lot of people, bro. They're gonna shock a lot of people. Oh man, I don't got no waves, man. I usually have people seasick in here. They have a good chance they'll be in the hunt. The Pelicans, we're locked, man. I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in. We stay healthy, we in. That's literally the only thing that hold the Pelicans back. Health, nothing else. Every time we're healthy, we beat everybody. Giannis. If I think Giannis will come to the Pelicans if if it's an attractive situation to him. But do y'all give credit to these guys who need who need other superstar players to win. Like they just, I don't know. I don't put those guys in GOAT conversations. They always begging for new players, new players, new players instead of trying to make the roster they have better. But Giannis coming to the Pelicans, that's a long shot. I don't think it's gonna happen. We already got so many other young people, so many other young stars on this team that's gonna grow and develop. As we get to Giannis, no, I think that's why. Oh, LeBron James not the GOAT. Yeah, man. LeBron James, I don't even remember a team that he's had where he didn't have a superstar on his team. Oh, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. Cut down the turnovers, get better in transition defense, don't play too fast. We do need that. Let's get into it. The Miami Heat, the Pelicans got the Miami Heat first, then the Milwaukee Bucks. Call the game score. What would the game score be after we play Miami Heat? Miami Heat's added Avery Bradley. Who else did they add? They added somebody. It wasn't too heavy, but it was decent. They added Avery Bradley and somebody else. For me, I got the Pelicans. I got the Pelicans at 115. I got Miami. Miami probably be at like 100. Because they're gonna be hyped up off of what they did last year. I don't think they're gonna be able to adjust in time for us after losing Jay Crowder, then losing Derrick Jones Jr. I think we got the size matchup on them clearly. I think it's clear. But they got Jimmy Butler. Like, who guards Jimmy Butler for our team? Who's gonna guard Jimmy Butler? Lonzo Ball is gonna be on their point guard. What's his guy name? Dragic. Lonzo gonna be guarding him. Bledsoe is gonna be on Tyler Hero. Who guards Jimmy Butler? Steven Adams is gonna be on Bam. Do you put Zion on Duncan Robinson and put BI on Jimmy Butler? That's where it gets weird. BI got stronger. Yeah, that dude was eating a lot of Popeyes. But to tell y'all the truth, when people try to get big, a hidden gem, eating fruits and vegetables, man. A lot of people try to get protein from meats and stuff, but they don't realize that those chickens, cows, or whatever, they eat vegetables. The biggest animals in the world all only eat vegetables. Elephants, you think about it, rhinos, they eat vegetables. But if Brandon Ingram gets a little bit stronger, man, put Brandon Ingram on Butler, man. He's just gonna have to defend him. But when the last time you ever seen like the best player on one team guard the other best player on the other team, as far as scoring and stuff? Eric Bledsoe is gonna be the point guard. Lonzo and then Bledsoe, it's gonna be the same situation we had with Drew. They ain't gonna really care who bringing the ball up. You're gonna want the ball in Lonzo's hand because he's a better distributor. But I think it's gonna be, I think both of them are gonna start. Eric Bledsoe is gonna be a point guard. Yeah, they're gonna have both of them up there. When you eat vegetables, you get smaller. Yeah, man, you get slimmer in the waist. You gotta hit them weights with it. Who has a lot of potential? Akib. What's up, Akib? What's up, Donnie? Who just came in? Man, what's up with y'all? All right, so after Miami Heat, we already got the Pelicans winning that game. I'm calling it. The Pelicans got to win that game. Come out the gate blazing. Everybody healthy, we win. I don't want to hear nothing about Zion on restrictions. Zion got too much weight. Zion was looking slimmer in the at camp though. He was looking slimmer, slim all up here. Zion definitely looked slimmer. I hope that didn't affect his strength or nothing. I hope he was like, because some people lay off the weights when they're trying to drop weight. So I hope he didn't lay off for like lifting weights and stuff just to get slimmer. But he did look slimmer in the thing. To say I look like Z. But what Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday is coming back to New Orleans in December, man. It's going down. We playing Drew Holiday in a few weeks. Who wins that game? Now that squad, that's a tough team to beat. I'm sorry. Who do we beat? The Milwaukee Bucks. What I think about this lineup, we got Lonzo Ball at point guard. Shooting guard JJ Redick. We actually talked about that at the beginning of the stream. The Pelicans are, for you guys who just now coming, the Pelicans are looking at 3 lineups. They're looking at Lonzo Ball, Eric Bledsoe, BI, Zion, and Steven Adams. Keep that same lineup and take out Eric Bledsoe and insert JJ Redick. That was the second lineup they're trying to do. And the third lineup they're trying to do is take out JJ Redick, insert Josh Hart. So let me know in the comments which one y'all like, 1, 2, or 3. You want Josh Hart in there starting, you want JJ Redick starting, or you want Bledsoe starting. It's funny how they never said Lonzo wasn't going to start. They never said Lonzo was going to get benched. You think Bledsoe is going to play better with this team? Ball going to be in his hand more? Eric Bledsoe brings the defense that Drew had. He do, but Drew is different. Drew is different. Bledsoe is definitely one of those guys, though. He's like an energizer bunny. He's definitely like an energizer bunny. He gonna play hard on defense. He gonna go after hustle rebounds. He gonna be, he gonna guard 1 through 3. Drew could guard 1 through 5 and be good. But one thing I noticed about Gundy, Van Gundy is going to put an emphasis on not letting people in the paint. We didn't do that last year. We allowed probably the most paint points in the NBA, which was crazy. You want JJ at the 2? I do too. I like that lineup. I don't think we should try to satisfy like everybody's needs. I like the lineup with JJ, man. But Bledsoe, have confidence in Bledsoe. I think he's going to do really well with this team. I think him coming from, Milwaukee Bucks to here, it should show him how to lead a team. And if he doesn't want to be there, Bledsoe, if you're watching the stream or if you even click on the stream, ask for a trade. Don't make it hard. If you really don't want to play up with this team, we can go get a shooter for Bledsoe. Definitely. Bledsoe, Walmart, Drew. I think he's gonna be good though. He just doesn't. He got to shoot, man. We don't need nobody else driving the plane. We don't need no Ben Simmons on our team. We just need shooters. We got everything else. We got strength. We got toughness, Steven Adams. We got hustle. You got BI, Zion, Eric Bledsoe. We need spacing. And we need that wing defense that we talked about, having that wing guy. And the reason I'm saying that we need a wing is because I got the stats. I was going to put the stats up in here. Guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, who else? LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, Paul George. Who else? Malcolm Brogdon. Who else are all these other decent guys, man? I can't remember none of them right now. Jason Tatum. Their numbers double when they play the New Orleans Pelicans. because we didn't have a wing to guard these guys. But do y'all think we're gonna beat the Bucks when Drew comes back? Do we beat the Bucks? I'm talking about that first game. We should have kept George Hill. I thought we should have kept George Hill. But I mean, if they ask for him for Steven Adams, we got to give that up. Do y'all think Kyra Lewis? Do y'all think Kyra Lewis is going to get consistent minutes his first NBA season? Or y'all think we're going to G League Kyra Lewis? It's going to be interesting. We should have kept George Hill. Okay. I don't think we should beat the Bucks. I think we could. I think it's going to be really tough. Because if I'm being honest, Giannis, nothing was wrong with Giannis' team. It was Giannis' fault. Giannis the one who think he's going to keep driving downhill, and don't have no mid-range game, don't shoot no threes. Nah, man, they take that away from you. You should be able to do something else, if we being honest. So we're going to do the same strategy till Giannis develop a three-point shot. All right, but we got to look at the schedule now, man. We went 40 minutes talking about the team. We got to look at the schedule. So starting out, we got Toronto. We see Toronto. The matchup with Toronto, I think we got them in size advantage. They lost their center, and they lost Serge Ibaka. They lost Marc Gasol, they lost Serge Ibaka. So we definitely got them in the size advantage this time. They still got their guy over there, Fred, who I wanted on this team. They got a few pieces. Pascal, Kyle Lowry, but I think the Pelicans are better than the Raptors. I think that's a win. We played them first game of the season, 12-23, right before Christmas. Who else we play? We got Miami after them, but let's get into the exciting stuff. Let's skip it. Charlotte. Lonzo Ball versus LaMelo Ball. Lonzo Ball versus LaMelo Ball is happening January 8th. We play Charlotte here in New Orleans. We play Charlotte here in New Orleans. Anybody going to that game? Anybody going to the Lonzo versus LaMelo Ball game? Let me know in the chat, man. I'm going to try to set something up. Anybody going to the Lonzo versus LaMelo Ball game is January 8th here in New Orleans. We're going to bust the horn, man. We're going to bust the Hornets up so bad. But I heard they're trading. They're about to try to trade for Andre Drummond. Then it'll be interesting. But right now, we're going to bust them up. Bird Talk, what up, man? So that's gonna be an exciting game. I'm excited about that game. Another game I'm excited about is Dallas. The reason I'm excited about the Dallas game because Dallas was a good matchup with us last year. It was a really good game to go to. You got Luka. We played them right after the Charlotte game. In Dallas, though, it's a away game. What y'all think about that one? Luka versus Zion. Everybody want to talk about who you want to build your franchise around. At the moment, everybody's choosing Luka because he's a little more versatile right now. But what season is Luka in? Second, third? He's, Luka's up there. He's a player. He's good. And the Pelicans do have 19 national games. The Pelicans national games skyrocket since Zion came. National everything. But we got Dallas right after that. I'm telling y'all right now, the month of January is going to be our toughest month for the first half of the season. We got Charlotte January 8th. That's a W. We got Dallas right after that. Then right after Dallas, we got the Los Angeles Clippers. So we get to see the Brat and Kawhi Leonard and the Diva team with a new coach, Lou Williams. So we got the Clippers right after that. Right after the Clippers game, we got the Los Angeles Lakers. That's a stretch, bro. You got to go to Dallas. Then you got the Clippers. Then you got the Lakers. Then the next game after that, you got Utah twice in January. And we got the Milwaukee Bucks in January. January is going to be our tough team. I think we can beat the Lakers. Everybody like their squad. I think we could beat the Lakers, bro. We not on that small ball this year. Josh Hart will not be guarding Anthony Davis. Not this year. Jackson Hayes, you got to step your game up. Hayes got to step his game up. We need Hayes to be guarding AD. We need Hayes to be guarding Kristaps Porzingis. Hayes gonna have to guard for that. The Lakers think it's gonna be a cakewalk. Nah, we ain't no cakewalk team. We not. Who that over there? So the month of January, I think that's our toughest month of the first half because we got Charlotte is just an entertaining game, but we got Dallas, we got Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, Utah twice, who I think we're gonna beat them both games. For some reason, us and Utah, we always going at it. And then we got Milwaukee. But we also see Washington in January. We don't know how that team is gonna pan out. They got Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Davis Bertans. That's a big three. That's a really good team. And to close out January, we got the Houston Rockets. We get to finally see Boogie back. You know, Boogie, ever since Boogie left New Orleans, he hasn't been right. If I'm being honest, he had the ACL tear with us. He goes to Golden State, tears his knee, goes to the Lakers, tears his quad. Like, dang. And he went from denying a $20 million a year contract with us to $2 million. Like, Boogie went like this hard. And the reason I say that because that money don't last in the NBA. If you're being honest, if Boogie should have probably took that contract. All right, who else we got? What are the exciting games we got? Phoenix. We got Phoenix literally 2 days after the January chaos. We got Phoenix new revamp roster. So we're gonna see how we match up against who they got? Chris Paul, they got Devin Booker, they got Ayton. They got a little squad over there. You know, it looked nice. They got Jay Crowder. They the ones who actually stole Jay Crowder from the Miami Heat. So Phoenix. Then we finally get to see Ja Morant in February. Then we finally get to see the new Bulls look. We got to see Ja Morant twice in February. We got to see Luka. Then we get our first look at Portland. That's the game I'm looking forward to. We got Portland with Dame, CJ, Robert Covington, Nurkic coming back. That team. That's what I'm looking forward to in this first half. I'm looking to see how. So, in case y'all didn't know, they put the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Suns, and the Mavericks top 5. Then they threw in Utah as a possible top 5. Houston, I think they took Houston out. So I want to see how we match up against those teams. Who is it? Who else we got? Boston. We get our first look at Boston in the first half of the season. That's in February. And Milwaukee again right after that. And we close out the first half of the season playing Miami. So we start off playing Miami and close it out with Miami. And I'm sure that's going to be the only 2 times we see Miami this year. Luka is another one. He might end up being the next star of the NBA. Yeah, Dallas definitely got them a star. But are the Pelicans better than the Mavericks? Are they? There's a group that swears by the Mavericks that think the Mavericks are like the best team ever assembled. They just say I'm the next star, bro. When I get drafted, I'm gonna ask for a trade to the Pelicans. All out there, because I know a lot of ballers. Hit me up on IG all the time. For you guys who don't know my IG, it's 2K Nola Live. They hit me up all the time trying to play me, and for sure, I definitely step out there and play. John Wall with Boogie. Uh, I like it, man. I like Houston. I think Houston is gonna do this year. I think they're gonna crash. The John Wall trade, I don't think it was a good one. John Wall hasn't played in 3 years. I think he's gonna come back and be like a really good player. Gonna be a decent player, man. He never was good with 3-pointers. So if you don't got the same speed you used to have coming off your tear or whatever, and you're not as explosive as you used to be, what is John Wall? Like if he's not as explosive as he used to be, not as fast, don't have a 3-point shot, but he's gonna do something here and there. Sounds like a good bench player. I don't know how John Wall is gonna do. I don't think that was a good trade for the Rockets. Good for us, because now we're definitely better than Rockets right now. Russell Westbrook gonna end up taking the Washington Wizards to the playoffs. It's the East, so I think they in, man. Because if you're looking at the East, right? The East, who's your top 8 teams in the East? You got Brooklyn Nets with KD and Kyrie coming back. You got Boston, Jason Tatum, and their squad. You got Nets, Boston. Who else? I think the Wizards gonna get in. Indiana, the Pacers might get in this year. I just don't think it's that tough. 76ers definitely got a new revamped roster. They got Doc Rivers as a coach. They got Ben Simmons. They traded Josh Jackson to the Mavericks. So 76ers gonna be in. Miami definitely gonna be in. They said they're trying to get back up to the Eastern Conference Finals. But they made that comment before they lost Jay Crowder and before they lost Derrick Jones. So I don't think they're that confident in it no more. Yeah, so the Wizards should definitely get in, man. Orlando was close to the playoffs. I think they made the playoffs last year. I think they out. Jonathan Isaac was injured. They didn't really make no upgrades. Lost Augustine. They lost people, man. You know who might be a sleeper pickup for the playoffs? The Hawks. The Hawks. The Hawks got some good pieces over there. They overpaid for Bogdanovich, but I guess that's what you got to do to get stars to come to your team. And Bogdan is really not a star. He's just like he's a killer on the court. He's good. Any questions though? Any questions y'all want me to ask while I'm on the stream? I think I'll go another 10 minutes and then close it out for the night. John Wall gonna do good in Houston. Him and Boogie gonna do good together. Let me see when we play Houston. Let me see when we play Houston. We play Houston January, the end of January. We're gonna bust Houston up, bro. It's gonna be a shot. They got 2 players coming off Achilles injuries. Houston, that's supposed to be in their starting lineup. We better not lose to that team. Atlanta had to overpay for Bogdan. They definitely had to overpay. They definitely had to overpay. And Milwaukee kind of butched that trade. How many chips do you think we can get with our big three? If I'm being honest, if everybody stays healthy, this is what we're gonna need. We're gonna need that wing defender, that gritty guy, tall wing defender. Keep our squad how it is. Everybody put their 3-point percentage up. I think the Pelicans can go for 4 rings. I think the New Orleans Pelicans can go for 4 rings with the way our squad is assembled. Because if you think about it, all the stars, a lot of stars moved to the East now, but everybody's getting older. But the Pelicans, LeBron James is what, past 35. Who else? You got Kawhi and them getting up there in age in the next 3-4 years. They're gonna. So a lot of teams gonna be old. The Pelicans really structured their roster to be good for the next 10 seasons. All right, let me get to these questions. Do you think Lonzo gonna get that triple double this year? Definitely, he gonna get at least 10. I expect Lonzo to get at least 10 triple doubles, at least 10. What did now you are you talking about averaging the triple double to end the season? Probably not because the rebounds. Josh Hart loved to steal rebounds. Steven Adams loved to steal rebounds. And Zion loves to steal rebounds. So I think that's gonna hinder it from being a triple double. Double double for sure. He better do it. We need Lonzo at 18 points per game. We need Bledsoe at least 18 points per game. We need Ingram at least 30. Zion need to be at least 25, 28. We need to be killing, dog. What do you think our record will be after the first 10 games? Let me look at who we got. We got Toronto, Miami, Spurs, Phoenix, OKC, Toronto, Pacers, OKC, Charlotte, and Dallas. All right, the losses in this one. I think I don't know, man. Who do we lose to? I think Phoenix might get us. I think we ain't gonna be ready for that Phoenix lineup. Not the first time, but every time after that. I think we go 8-2 to start. I think we're gonna beat Toronto. I got us beat Phoenix. I got us beating OKC. I got us beating Toronto for sure. I just don't see no way they beat us. I got us beating the Pacers. I got us beating OKC. I got us beating Charlotte. Last one, Dallas. I think the only people who might get us is Phoenix and Miami. Phoenix and Dallas. So I think we go 8-2. How do I feel about Josh Hart? That's my guy, but he's short. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was taller and his shot, like Josh Hart 3-point rank on this team. Who was above him? Brandon Ingram was above him. Lonzo Ball needs to be more consistent with 3-point ball. If Josh Hart gets his 3-point ball to at least 39%, I know he's hanging out with JJ Redick a lot. We lock him in for the future because he's going to be our next JJ Redick with defense. But Josh Hart, we need you to get your 3-point percentage to at least 38, 40%. Like, just be a knockdown shooter. You could do everything else. Knock down shots, man. If he knocked down shots, that's literally all we need. So I like Josh Hart, man. He's really a good player, and he's one of the players who loves to be here, man. So he really likes to be here. I want to see him get an extension. This is a contract year for him. This is a contract year for Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart. Get him an extension. I know people are going to try to overpay for him, but if we could try to get him at 12, if we could get him at 12 million, if he's knocking down those shots, though, lock him in. Josh Hart, I love Josh Hart hustle. He's definitely a hustler. Who else? Only 4 rings. I think 10 at the most. 6 minimum for the Pelicans. But people got to stay together. And if all our guys develop how I'm thinking we're gonna develop, we're not gonna be able to afford Kyra Lewis at his peak, Nickel at his peak, Jackson Hayes at his peak, Zion at his peak. We literally have every star of the future on our team. We're not gonna be able to afford that. But I hope everybody start flocking to the Pelicans how they do for LeBron James for sure. Who is it? Mac just came. Say new sub and this. What's up, Mac? Return to the Mac. Thanks for the support. E Jack. What that? Donald. Phoenix Suns got CP3 now, but CP3 is old. With his leadership and Monty Williams coaching, they going to the playoffs. The Phoenix, I think we better than Phoenix. I don't know. Every guy when he gets older starts taking that dip. I don't think Chris Paul gonna be playing as good as he did the last season. I don't. I think he's gonna be good because it's CP3, but come on, man. I think we could beat Phoenix. We're gonna show everybody though. We're gonna show them who's our weakest link. Hmm. Who's our weakest link? You talking about in the starting lineup or the bench, or just in general? Our weakest link is wing defense, guarding those guys like you know the Aaron Gordons of the world, the Kawhi Leonards, the Kevin Durant's, LeBron James. When you get the guard Giannis, we need that wing defender. That's our weakest right there. I think we can knock down shots. The weakest link on the team, Kyra Lewis. He don't got no experience. Yeah, so Kyra Lewis might be the weakest on the team. And that's a good weak point. We don't really have no flaws in this roster. Everybody on this team has the potential to be really, really good. You think we should run 5 out offense? I don't know. We could try it. So who should we go get at wing? Everybody taking up. We're gonna have to wait. But no, I think as far as wing defense, we don't gotta go get nobody. Tell Jackson Hayes, tell Wayne Gabriel, step their game up on defense. Nick Beams, Wayne Gabriel, that's what I'm saying. Like he gonna have to step up for us on that side of the ball. Big Jut 77, what up? What up, Nick Beams? I saw you was here early. I was hoping for Jay Crowder. Like, I think the Pelicans roster is good. Everybody on this team is good. They just got to do their part. Everybody can't be Zion. Everybody can't be Bi. Do your part. Gabriel locked up AD. Put him in the lineup, man. I need to see that. I like how Jackson Hayes tried to dunk on AD last season, and he got him. He almost got him, but it bounced out. Lock up AD, man. Wayne Gabriel gonna be my guy. I think we're gonna hear a lot about him this year. Frank Jackson. I think you wanted to keep Frank Jackson. I did too. That's my brother. That's my brother. But we needed to get taller. That's what we did, man. The shortest guy on that team is Bledsoe right now. We didn't have nobody over 6'9" last season. We got 7. We got 6'11". Wayne Gabriel is gonna be my guy this year. And funny thing, man, I heard that Jackson Hayes then put on like 40 pounds. 40 pounds, split muscle and fat. Will that affect his athleticism? I don't know, but I heard he had 230. Yeah, I heard he had 230. That's healthy. That's healthy. Who the guy? Baby LeBron. Pelicans have a good talented roster. Just need a good defender like DeMar Carroll, Wilson Chandler, Rhonda Hollis Jefferson. The funny thing about when y'all say that, I think we already have it. They just need to develop. I think we already have them on the team. They just need to do it. You know. but we got a high ceiling for the team. Hey, one question: y'all like the Pelicans' new jersey? Do y'all like the jersey? Do y'all feel like that off white is nice? Do y'all feel like the Pelicans' jersey was a decent one? You copping that, EJ? How do you feel about the new coach, Van Gundy? School of defense, man. Let's get it. Van Gundy has a winning record. So that has to tell you something. 10 plus seasons, and he's over 500. He's over, he's never had a losing record. Like he had a losing season, but overall, his coaching ability and stats and all that stuff, winning every time. With the flag on it, I ordered the Zion one. I'm half French, so I got it rep. Yeah. No, I don't like it at all, man. I was on the fence about that one. Cause me looking at jerseys like Miami jersey is fire. Brooklyn got a fire jerseys. I think we should have went with a all white, like a all white Pelicans jersey with like a neon blue gold, something like that. Get a little creative with it, something that's fire. I think we should have went with a some type of all white because we had an all red. We do got an all white jersey, but not like a. Or you know what I thought would have been a decent idea if they was really trying to mix the Saints and the Pelicans, go with a black and gold NBA uniform. Everybody going left, so we should have went left too. Like a Saints color rush jersey for sure. I think we should have did that. I think that would have definitely because hands down the Saints got 30 million fans more, 30 more million fans for the Saints than the Pelicans. I think when we went to that jersey, we would have got more fans over here. I love Gundy because I'm a primary defender, so I love coaches that prioritize defense for sure. Van Gundy gonna be good, man. I already heard that he was in there getting on guys about defense, getting on guys about being in the paint, getting on guys about being aggressive. We up there, man. We gonna be lit. But for sure, shout out to everybody who tuned into the stream. I am gonna try to do a stream every other Sunday. And funny thing, man, I was in there trying to cut my hair. I started here like I usually have this, but I cut it off, bro. Trying to cut my hair. I forgot to put a guard on it. I messed up, dog. All right, who all tuned into the chat today, man? Nick, Tyler, Black, Donald, E Jack, then Donald tuned in. Who else? Who that? Donnie tuned in. Akib tuned in. We had some good people. We had good tuned inners, but y'all got to comment, man. I got to see who y'all. Bird Talk tuned in. Big Jet 77 tuned in. What's up, Andrews? What's going on with you? I know we had a lot of ladies tuned into my last video. I'm gonna have to do like one day have like a debate go on, and I'm gonna have a 2K NBA 2K stream going for sure. I should be an analyst for the Pelicans. Man, I have it lit up at the game. Me and DM Grub or Bird Talks or Pelicans Nation, whoever else they have, man, tell them hit me up. I'm here. I'm live. I know they tried to get me one time. I was in like Arizona, but I'm here. I'm live for sure. They need some young faces in there, man. The Pelicans be doing a lot of stuff for the elders, which I don't mind, but get some young people up in there. But I did want to do that. So we might see if y'all let me know in the chat, are y'all more so playing PS5 or Xbox? Let me know which one y'all playing. We're gonna have to get an NBA 2K tournament going on. Y'all already know I'm picking the Pelicans. It's up there. We're gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to try to get on the stream with Josh Hart and play Call of Duty. I think somebody told me to play with Josh Hart or Jackson Hayes. I think Jackson Hayes be playing them racing games though. Like, yeah, y'all gotta let me know if y'all on PS5 or Xbox. We gotta get the tournament going on. Anybody want smoke? Tell other streamers, hey, we picking the Pelicans all day. All day. I'll be watching RDC. But for real though, man, I'm gonna try to do this live every other Sunday. I did it today, Saturday, but I'm gonna try to do it every other Sunday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Whatever's good for your soul, man, do that. You got to, man. You got to do what's good for your soul. Be blessed. Have a happy holiday. And y'all be cool, man, for sure. I'm out.